For my entrepreneurial idea, I'm tapping into a very niche market that I believe there's a big opportunity in. I want to develop a rideshare service specifically for skiers, snowboarders, and any mountain goers. The service would ideally be nationwide, specifically in all locations where there are popular ski mountains. This idea gives many people who either do not have cars or have cars big enough to carry mountain equipment, or those simply with just no way to access a mountain from where they live, a way to access a ski resort. There are a few ski rideshare companies that already exist, but they give no incentive as to why a consumer would use one over the other. The way that my idea differentiates from pre-existing ideas and companies is it would attempt to develop relationships with the companies that own the mountains to create a partnership where my company is able to provide perks such as discounted lift tickets and more to our drivers and customers because we are providing the mountains with more consumers and more revenue that they would have otherwise. In order to grow the ski rideshare company, social media will be heavily utilized. The use of social media will be instrumental in recruiting application users. Social media is used by a significant percentage of people in this world. For example, Facebook has 2.2 billion monthly active users. By having the rideshare company maintain an active and engaging profile on these sites and platforms, brand awareness is bound to grow. However, brand awareness will not grow by just maintaining a profile. Rather, the company will have to use things such as the Facebook algorithm to its benefit in order to maximize views and engagement. The new Facebook algorithm is made up of 4 parts: inventory, signals, predictions, and overall score. The most important part of the algorithm that the company should be focusing on is signals. Signals are all the information that Facebook can gather about one single post. With the newer algorithm focusing on comments and shares from friends and family, that is what the company will have to use to its advantage. One way that this could be done is by creating incentives for people to comment or share the posts. An incentive could be something along the lines of a contest or a giveaway where in order to participate or win, you have to comment and tag multiple people in your comment, or you have to share the post to your own or someone else's timeline. This way, the number of people that see the post or profile of the company exponentially increases each time one of these actions is completed. The company will also do everything in its power to maintain a good applause rate. It will aim to have a 0.5% to a 1% applause rate on Facebook and Twitter. One of the technologies that the rideshare company will employ is the Internet of Things. The Internet of Things is when everyday objects that have some form of electronic capacity can send and receive data to other devices or systems over the Internet. One way that the rideshare company plans to use the Internet of Things is by measuring customer data in terms of pickup and drop-off times. The company will use the concept of the information data loop in order to make the customer's experience better. First, it will use position sensors to track the times that each user is actively searching for a ride in the app. That data will then be transferred over to a server where it is available to be looked at by company data analysts. Then the company will gather traffic data from local and state governments in which their services operate in order to measure against their user data. Then, data analysts will analyze the patterns of application users to find out what times is the app most being used and when the most traffic on the routes to the mountains from the cities occurs. After drawing conclusions from their analysis, the app will then be able to recommend to its users when to travel so that they are maximizing their time on the ski mountain and minimizing their time in the car. This will be extremely important to customers because they feel that they will be getting help tailored just to them and is also making their experience much more efficient.